Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our explanation of the health reset. And we will follow it by question and answers. Gonna just give a brief overview of what our health reset is about and have a testimony and go through what it all entails. And then we will be here to answer any questions. So my name is Ashley DeAngelis. I love what I do, sharing with people how to get on a health journey and continue on that health journey to live healthier, longer lives. And I just love being able to see people transform during this healthy reset. It is an awesome program, and I have really loved that when I have done the program, I've had great results. And I know most people on here that have done it have also had great results. So whether you're feeling bloated or don't have energy or not focused, or you want to get better sleep, you want to lose an extra 4 to 8 pounds-ish, which is probably the average for women. I hate to say it, men lose more, but some women lose a little more too. But typically, at least it's a really great jumpstart for us. And all those other things, the bloating and the energy and the feeling better, is just such a great way for us to get started in that healthy journey. And for me, I know that I want to lose a little more than 4 pounds. So I'm going to continue after the reset on a little bit more of a healthier path and stay on that a little longer, because different seasons of life, sometimes we go through different patterns, right? So if you are not familiar with Shaklee, I'm just going to give you a quick overview. Shaklee is actually a health and wellness company that has been in business for 66 years. And this company is all about providing good health and quality health to everyone. And as Dr. always said, our products are in harmony with nature and good health. And we are the most clinically proven wellness company in the world. And we can legally say that. So that is really impressive, because this company really tests our products to pharmaceutical type standards, and all of them are products that are here to help you. They're food supplements. They're everything for the healthy inner you, from the food supplements to the herbal products, sports products, our weight management, to a healthy outer you, our anti-aging skincare. We're launching anti-aging body care in like a little over 10 days. And we also have other personal care products. And then we also have green cleaning line, and we were green before anybody knew what green was. And of course, we have our incredible business opportunity. And that is what a lot of us are, is we are ambassadors helping others to transform their lives and have a healthier life. And if you are looking to earn an extra $500, or you would like to stay home with kids, or you want to build for retirement, or you just want to help people, talk to the person that invited you about joining as an ambassador, because we all love what we do and we just get paid to do what we love. And that's an added benefit to the amount of people that we have helped. So we are so glad you're here. And I just appreciate all of your time taking a few minutes out tonight to really hear about this. And I look forward to doing this health journey with all of you. So what is the health reset? Well, we really start with people taking the health assessment. So if you haven't taken the health assessment yet, ask the person who invited you for their link, and then take the health assessment. It'll take you under 5 minutes. Quick health assessment tells you a personalized program for you. And that personalized program is what is called Meology. Meology is this really awesome packs of vitamins that have your name on them. See, there's my hi, Ashley. And packs of vitamins that you take, real simple, easy. You tear them off in the morning, you take them once a day, and it gets you started for your vitamins. So this health assessment is a great way to get your personalized vitamins of what you need for your body. But if you've ever built a house, you know you need a foundation for that house, right? So when we're building health, we need a foundation for health. Our cells are made up of protein. Protein is so important. And protein is actually so important for weight loss too, if that is your goal. And so we have incredible protein called Life Shake. It's a complete meal. It is 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, 24 vitamins and 24 vitamins and minerals, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, no cholesterol. It's got omegas in it, and it's low glycemic. So if you know someone who has diabetes or needs to watch, this is the best breakfast on the planet. So what I love about it is a complete meal, gives you extra energy, endurance, helps to protect you from so many different things, especially when you're using the soy version. In the soy version, we have 4 flavors: vanilla, chocolate, cafe latte, strawberry, and we have a seasonal flavor, strawberry acai, which I love. And you can get that as part of the Ready Set Wellness Kit as well right now. So really an incredible way to start your day. Now, on our health reset, I recommend that you have a protein shake at breakfast. And if you can drink it in water, that's the best way to do it, because we're on a reset here and you don't want to have dairy or things like that. And so I really recommend you start with a life shake every morning, because I really think it helps you to get a good start to your day and feel more satisfied. And then continue on a life shake. I've had life shake or protein shakes since I was a little girl, and my kids went from nursing to our protein shakes because that's how strongly I believe in them. And it's a really great way to start your day. So your foundation is your protein and your vitamins. Now, with our healthy reset, what does that look like? Well, that is going to be the first 7 days of our healthy reset cleanse. And we are going to use the Shaklee 7-day cleanse pack. Now, the best part is you can start with the Ready Set Wellness Kit, which is 2 cans of Life Shake, your Meology pack, or if you choose, you can talk to the person who invited you. And we also have strip of vitamins for men, women, and people over 50. That is also part of the Ready Set Wellness pack for your vitamins. And then you get a free boost. And so for this particular what we're doing with the Send, I recommend you get the Healthy Cleanse Pack. It is 7 days. It gives you these little packets. Says morning and night, and you take 1 in the morning and you take 1 at night. And those are your vitamins you take during the Healthy Cleanse. Now, people will ask, do I take the Meology vitamins during the cleanse? That is totally your choice. I continue to take my vitamins because I've taken them every day of my life and I don't want to be without them. So I typically take them. Some people choose to do the cleanse and only take the cleanse vitamins for those 7 days. It's totally a personal choice. Then during that 7 days, while you're doing your vitamins, you're doing your protein life shake for breakfast, right? And then you are doing pretty much unlimited vegetables and some fruits. Now, we have a list of approved fruits and vegetables that you can have. I recommend following that list. It's a grocery list. It's a really great way to help you stay on this healthy reset, because this is how it's going to help your body to adapt. And then now, while you're doing that, you're going to do that for your 7 days. And then after the 7 days, you're going to continue with your life shake. And I mean, I think everybody should continue with it for life, and continue with your vitamins, and then slowly introduce other foods, because during the cleanse, you remember, you're not going to have dairy. You're not going to have alcohol, sugar, other types of protein. Am I missing one? Caffeine. Okay, we'll answer that in a second. But you're going to avoid all those things. The only protein you're going to really have is your protein shake. Now, if you are a person who is very active in your job and you really need something more, we will say like 4 ounces of lean protein or fish. Of chicken or fish, because that's most important, that you're keeping that sustained energy. Or I would even recommend doing 2 protein shakes a day. So whichever, you want to do what's best for your body. Now, when you're avoiding all those things in that week, you want to slowly introduce them back into your system. And if you can go without some of them, when I did this a couple years ago, and I actually was able to, I stayed off sugar for I think it was 2 full months. And I really felt incredible. And it was just one of those things that I just felt like I didn't need to go back to it. And so it is really, it's just better for your body as you go back to do it slowly. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you my before and after pictures real quickly as we're talking about it, because I did this program. I was the heaviest I had been in a long time, and I knew I needed to lose some weight and some inches. So I started with the healthy reset, did the 7 days, and then I continued on our weight management program. And I continued with 2 light shakes a day and then a sensible dinner, had some snacks during the day as well. Cause I mean, you're not going to be hungry. We don't want you to be hungry. Number 1 rule, don't be hungry. Eat more vegetables. That's okay. We want you to feel good. So I'm going to show you this real quickly because I think it's really, it shows, okay, so this is my before and after. You can see the top are my befores and the bottom shows you that my afters. And then here's a side view. Okay, and so I lost 5 inches in my waist and 4.5 in my hips, and, or reverse that, 4.5 in my waist and 5 in my hips. So, and the best part is I've kept pretty much all of it off. But like I said, we go through seasons, and when my family's all home in the summer and we have treats and ice cream and extra things, you make the choices. And so I'm like, okay, I need to do a little bit of a reset here. So I'm glad you're doing it with me because I love to do it with other people. It's so much easier. So as you're going through this, the best part is we have this Facebook group. And if you're not in the Facebook group yet, make sure when you get your Ready Set Wellness kit that your person invited you, put you in that Facebook group. And then in that Facebook group, we have files, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to go to that right now and show you the Facebook group because I want to make sure. Here it is. Okay. This is the Facebook group. Okay. Everyone can see it. Yes. Thumbs up. Okay. So this is the group. It's our health reset. We're starting September 26th. So also I would recommend, if some of the things, like if you are a sugaraholic, I'd recommend cutting things down over this next week so that it's not like all suddenly cut everything out. So if you can, to really start this week, if you like to have a lot of alcohol during a week, just cut it down throughout the week so that you can go for these 7 days. Now, in this group, what we're going to do is we're going to be posting every day, a couple times a day. I'm going to have set posts that encourage you along the way. Other people will be posting recipes and different things. It's really just different information. We've done this before, so some things might even be duplicate posts, but it's okay. It's all great information. I'm just trying to find a thing here for you to show you. So we have an app that I recommend. You don't necessarily need to do it during the cleanse, but if you decide you want to continue, I recommend Lose It app is what I use, or Fitness Pal, so that you can keep track of different things. So there's lots of great information on here. What I really recommend is going up here to the top where it says files, click on files. And this is where you're going to find your starting guide, your shopping list, how to take a before and after picture, because whether you think you're going to get a difference or not, you saw my before and afters, they're pretty powerful to see it. And what if you do great and you refer a friend and you could earn a free gift or something for referring someone because you had great pictures. So take them anyway, even if you don't think you want them. But most importantly, take your measurements. And those are healthy. I don't know if they're on here. I will add it. Oh, it's a picture. It's in the, I'll post it. Don't worry. But I want you to be able to take your measurements, because especially as women, we lose inches before we lose fat and before it shows in pictures. So be sure to take your measurements and take your pictures. And then we're going to just encourage each other. We're going to, again, do our shake every morning, preferably in water. If you can't do it in water, coconut milk, almond milk would be probably my next choices. You'd really want to avoid dairy if you can. You want to avoid the dairy, the protein, the sugar, alcohol, all of those things. Now, for those of you that are coffee drinkers, we really would like you to not have coffee that week. Okay. Some people can't live without the caffeine. If you can't, and you want to have some natural caffeine, we recommend our energizing tea or sustained energy. Those can help you through the day. And after Catherine gives us a testimony, maybe Gina can talk a minute about an alternative, I forget what it's called, to coffee that maybe that I know she has used. So there is an alternative for that. But then you're going to really, again, wean this week, go on the program, we'll encourage each other, and then continue on our health journey. So let's hear from Catherine. She's going to share a quick testimony here. And go ahead, Catherine. Thank you for joining us.
Sure. So very quickly, I had ulcerative colitis like over 16 years ago. And thankfully, God put Shaklee in my life. And through diet changes and Shaklee supplements, I was able to get off of all of my prescriptions that I was told I would be on for the rest of my life. So through these years, diet change was a big part of it. But through the years, I kind of learned what Shaklee supplements I could take, and then I could cheat. So things I could like not touch prior, now I can, and I cheat. So this is the problem we get into, cheating. So I have done this several times. In fact, I like to do this twice a year with the whole cleanse process. But my one testimony I wanted to share was, so in March of 2020, the world kind of took an interesting turn, and we were in a new place. We had just moved to North Carolina from Ohio, and we were in a condo very far away from grocery stores and limited access to food. And I started stress eating. I was eating all kinds of garbage, and I was feeling horrible. And then a couple days in, several of my Shaklee clients reached out to me and said, "Hey, can we do this cleanse?" And I said, "Yes, this is a great idea." So I too, and previous to the move, life was crazy. So like you mentioned, we get off track and have a little extra sweets or whatever. And so I did the cleanse with them. It was great. We had to get creative because all the fresh foods weren't as accessible, but I made it work. And I was so grateful for that. And like you had mentioned, Ashley, I too decided to keep that going. Like I did add protein into my diet, like lean chicken and fish, but I kept all the stuff I knew I shouldn't have been eating anyways for 40 plus days, like the sugar and the grains and all of that. And I have to say, so many people gained some weight through the pandemic. And that was like my saving grace. Had I not done that, I was starting to eat my stress, so that was my testimony, really, that really helped me. And so I have been able to maintain what for me is what I feel my healthy weight. But again, this summer had probably a little too much ice cream and some different things. So that's why I want to do it again now, because I want that reset and because you feel so much better when you're eating what you need to be eating. And it's just a great start. So, and the other thing I wanted to mention about coffee is, I'm Brazilian, and coffee is part of my DNA. And I kind of started getting upset through the years as I was doing the cleanse. I wanted it less and less, kind of bums me out. But so now I drink about 1 cup a day. And frankly, like this week, I had a cup today, and I was like, I don't even really want this. But so it's interesting how your body doesn't really need all of that extra bad caffeine once you start really giving it what it wants. So, but for those that like me loved coffee, I would say start now. Like if you drink 5 cups now, tomorrow drink 4 for a couple days. Then go to 3. And then like what I would do during the cleanse for the beginning part is I would have half a cup or 1 cup, or I would have 4 ounces my first day. And I like cream. So I would put coconut oil in it. And really by the 3rd day, I didn't even want even that amount of coffee. So I know not everyone's going to have that experience, but if you're doing it as recommended, you would be surprised at how good you're going to feel without them. So.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Catherine. That is very good information. And Dina, I see that in the chat, Dina put a link to mud water. And would you mind taking a minute and just tell them what that is?
Sure. I found mud water on my quest to try to curb my coffee intake. I will never give up coffee, but I am just a coffee lover. And I mean, I was raised in Europe, and Europe is just, that's what you do in Europe. You love your coffee, and I certainly do. But mud water is made from mushrooms, and I know that sounds terrible, but it doesn't, you don't taste the mushrooms, and cinnamon and cardamom and pepper and turmeric. And it has 1/7 of the caffeine in it that coffee has. And it's not a Shaklee supplement, but it is a supplement that I use in place of coffee.
Great. Thank you. And again, if you click on the chat, you can get that link to where what the mud water is. Okay. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that. Dad, do you have a comment?
Are the teas okay with the little caffeine they have?
Yeah, and that's what I said. The energizing tea or the sustained energy are a healthy. I mean, they're not recommended, but if someone is a avid coffee drinker and can't be without that caffeine, then we recommend first energizing tea and sustained energy. If you can't do that, then like what Catherine said about slowly, and then using the mud water like Dina shared. So there are different options, and I'm not a coffee drinker, but I have worked with a lot of people, and it definitely can help you during the cleanse. You can reset your body. Okay, thank you guys so much for your input, and I am here to answer any questions, and anybody else who's done it, feel free to jump in and answer any questions. We'll just take any questions if you have, and if not, hopefully I answered everything, and you're going to join us on the cleanse, and whoever invited you, I hope you will talk to them about taking that health assessment and then starting on your Ready, Set Wellness Pack, because we do ask everyone to do the Ready, Set Wellness Pack that does the reset with us during that, and then they will also add you to the Facebook group so you can be a part of that.
Yes.
So,
Hi, it's Linda. Can I add one thing? So because
Sure.
people have always asked me this, a lot of people sometimes will say they're getting just a little bit of a headache, especially if they're weaning from caffeine. And I've seen it, and I've recommended people drink a lot of water. Sometimes we don't realize that you're not drinking as much water as you think you are. And if you drink a little bit more, usually the headaches go away. So I just thought I'd mention that if anybody has that issue.
Yes, I appreciate that, because water is a really important part of it. And I try to do really well during the cleanse, and I get mad at myself that I don't continue after the cleanse. So that's my goal again, to stay drinking water after the cleanse. So, okay. Any questions from our guests?
Can I ask the reason why no caffeine?
Well, the health reset is one of the different things that they recommend when this was studied and tested was to eliminate protein, sugar, dairy, alcohol, caffeine, all of that, because you are trying to reset and detox your body, and caffeine is a stimulant. And so you're wanting to really clean out all of those things as you're detoxing your body. But again, we know people that, it's a part of their life. Mom, you have a comment?
Yes, caffeine fights weight loss.
Okay, thank you for that. And on a side note, talking about like it being a stimulant, if anybody is taking medication through a doctor or anything, you do continue taking that. That is not, we recommend, you need to follow your doctor. So on that. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you all for being here. I look forward to seeing you on our Facebook page. And when you join and you're doing your program, any great recipes you have, take a picture, share the recipe. That's what makes it fun, is learning different recipes and different things from other people. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the person who invited you or ask it on the page. That's what we're all there to support each other. So happy resetting. Look forward to seeing you starting September 26th. Thank you all.
Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good info.
Thank you.